Well, surely most would agree that we are in what is very much the business end of the competition now. Just 3 more rounds to go, and it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So this is where we're up to in the quarter-finals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
La alineación de hoy será...
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
The whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Nicholas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's in plenty of space here. And he's in on goal. Can he put it away? And it's hoisted clear. Hakimi. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kupchu. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Vinicius Junior. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Back to Kolu. Oh, he's found support out wide. Back to Kolu. Oh, that's fabulous. Stood up well to him there. Yamal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Madrid are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Now it's Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. Otamendi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That's a throw. Aktakolu. Florentino Luis. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Saka picks it up out wide. And he was alert to it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
30 minutes gone. Pinches it off him. And here's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Header! Oh, it's there! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Turns back here, probably the best option. Otamendi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0. And the finish! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Yamal. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. And it's Conte. And here's Yamal. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Barrero. Nicely aimed pass. And the keeper's in command. Florentino Luis. And here's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Decent hit! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Madrid head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kupchu.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here! And he's being shifted off it. That is ended up in no man's land. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a little off target. Florentino Luis. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Yamal. Mbappe. Ruben Dias. Now he's off and running. That's a shade optimistic. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Barrero. Now it's Kante. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for
La
not getting
asistencia de
there.
este partido asciende a 71.898 espectadores.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Benfica showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Kukçu. Nicely spread. Great work on the overlap.
Pretty robust defending.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Florentino Luis. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That looks a cracking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread neatly. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe. Back to Kolu. Foot in. And the finishing line very much in sight now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. It's a great ball. Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Barrero. Back to Kolu, providing an outlet on that flank.
Benfica really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Otamendi.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Madrid moments now away from seeing this one out.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, that's a key interception. And we're done. Madrid are believing now, through to the last four. They only need to do this twice more. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective,